are, it's the Vegan Stephen podcast. That is right, it is every day. This is another iconic episode. Here's a bit of intro for you. Are you ready? Are you sitting tight? Do you have your cup of chair ready? Yeah. There you are. Alright, this is the Vegan Stephen podcast, the number one podcast for promoting positive mental health. It's not just for vegans. It's for everyone. We're currently live everywhere, YouTube and all the things. Today's date is the 15th of the 2nd, 2020. The time is 16:48. There we are. So it's another one. Storm Dennis is up upon us. Zeusy is mad at us. Zeus and Zulu. Zulu. All the gods. They're fuming. They're not happy lads. But maybe someday they'll win back their favour. This is for all the lads, all the recession lads. Hey, we don't work for free. We don't work for free. It's been going on forever. Paying compliments and lager. Build a home, surviving on their own, get to promoters, distributors, the performance valley, 'cause this is my job. I don't work for free. Then don't work for free, 'cause they'll keep you down. They'll keep your money. If you're good at your job, then don't work for free, 'cause they'll keep you down. They'll keep your money. They'll keep your money. Job and don't work for free, 'cause they'll keep you down. They'll keep your money. If you're good at your job, then don't work for free, 'cause they'll keep you down. They'll keep your money. Oh, jeepers. Oh, Jesus. If you're good at your job, then don't work for free, 'cause they'll keep you down. They'll keep your money. If you're good at your job, then don't work for free. have, then don't work for free, 'cause they'll keep you down, they'll keep your money. There is no ethical revolution. We have the power to make decisions. Hello, it's the Being Seen podcast. House party tour coming worldwide. Going all over the place, eating all the foods, and doing all the things. So we're gonna have a little looky. Hopefully this erection's over. I don't know who won, McDonald's or Daniel Radcliffe. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. It's the Vegan Stephen podcast. It is every day. Hardest working man in music is on his way. In the meantime, I'm here. Second hardest working man in music. Rightio, here we go. There's never anything as funny as your own jokes. My own jokes just crack me up. Current affairs, alright, we'll have a go at that. And there's nothing else here on the to-do list. Merch. Hit that, slap that subscribe button, that like button, give it a little headbutt. And we're on you wanna be hitting the subscribe button on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Jesus, tune in, something else, YouTube's, and Instagram. That's the main places. There's the Instagram Vegan Stephen Music, and then there's Instagram Vegan Stephen fan page. So whichever one you're into. Alright, there's there's a status orange. Right, so it's all like, you know, when you're traffic in Ireland anyway. There's these traffic lights, and they're green, orange, and red. And if they're green, Irish people are known like internationally for just jaywalking, which is just like jumping out in the middle of the road without warning. Because in Ireland they don't really bother with traffic lights. It's kind of a bit of a free for all. And if you're an L1 with a handbag, just don't mind that. Just take a giant leap in front of traffic. How do they do it? They go like this, and then they kind of stroll the rest of the way. Anyway, moving on. No homo. Old Irish women are sound. Alright, here we go. So there's a status going on. Orange. So what I'm trying to say with that whole thing is, just reminds me of traffic lights, because it's kind of yeah. Finish the joke yourself. Alright. Oh, it says something about their election, so maybe that's over with now. Alright, let's see what's happening. What's happening, peeps? Status orange. Wind warning for 9 coastal countries to take effect tomorrow morning. Dennis the Menace. Yesterday they said Dennis the Menace, and I had a chuckle then. And do you know what? Second time I hear the joke, I think I'm having a slightly even more chuckle. So we'll see how many. We'll see where this chuckle goes. Dennis the Menace. Alright. It is a bit funny, isn't it? Oh my god. Alright. This is the journal, anyway. Journal.ie. Quiet in the back there. Alright, here we go. Iceland, not so vegan. Iceland recalls a number of vegan products due to undeclared milk. La 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 la. Oh man. The reason I'm having the big lols is just I know the first few. It's just in general being vegan. You order something and you think it's vegan, and then for some reason they just fuck like a load of fucking rashers on the top of it, and you're like, I was so close to being vegan. They're kind of just like, well, I don't know. Different philosophies, isn't it? Different philosophies. In the chef's mind, he's being generous. He's like, oh, they can't afford meat, they're that poor, but we'll give them free rashers. Or I don't know what the mindset is. But what I do know is Storm Dennis is causing absolute havoc. It's raining sideways, it's raining upside down, it's convection rainfall, it's hot rain, it's cold rain. France confirms first coronavirus death in Europe. Okay, Sinn Féin, nothing to offer. McDonald's says violent, distant Republicans should disband. Jeez, I didn't even know there were any. Anyway, we're moving on. Jockey for position. Alright, don't know where this is going. We'll find out. This could be a bit ropey, so I don't know, you might want to turn down the volume if there's kids present. I don't know where this is going. Radical, as everyone knows, Vegan Stephen is a good Christian, and this is a good Christian channel. All praise Mahavan Allah and all the jobs. So, but every so often, language comes out of my control, and what do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? Alright, here we go. Jockeying for position. Radical policy throws in the towel. And the grown-ups talking. Main parties clash again over government formation. Oh, that sounds painfully boring. Oh my gosh. Every day I keep coming back to the news just going, this is so boring. As if it's going to change, but it's just like giving out to a wall for being a wall, like. It's not okay. Extinction, it says London. So, we'll cool it on the rebel songs just for the next few minutes. There's some Brits in the room. Rebellion activists, anger motorists, and traffic blocked in London. Fashion Week protest. Alright, grand. Here's a bit of a quote or something. A taxi driver should just fucking move to a samba band which stood in front of cars playing music. Right, I'm not gonna click into that because that's the peak. Like, it's not gonna get better than that. So I'm just gonna let that be. And all right, here we go. I think from now on I'm only gonna read the clickbait and the little header because I think that's the only highlight. Well, okay, there's the comments. Should we see how we get on? All right, poll. Would you go public if you won Euro Millions jackpot? It's lame. Called off Storm Dennis. GAA postpones around the world. Jesus. New accuser added to list to charge R. Kelly as... R. Kelly is fucking hilarious. Man, how does he get away with this crack? He's an absolute... And how are there no comments? How are there no comments on that? Man. R. Kelly is an absolute hoot and a holler. The stuff he gets up to. Scooby-doo-boo-ba-doo-doo-boo. Jesus. Car. This is Harry Dunn. I don't know what Harry Dunn is, but anyway. Harry Dunn. Car seen on wrong side of road outside RAF base near where Harry Dunn died. Alright, I don't know anything about that, but there you are. That's something to do with that. Election posters need to be we got a saucy one. We have a saucy one. Fucking lads, are you ready for this? Are you ready to get fuming? Are you ready to get fucking pumped? Are you ready to get given out about fucking everything in the government and all these things? Well, sit your broke ass down in your wrongness and be wrong. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Have you got all your bits and bobs ready to go? Are you a male between the age of 25 and 35? Well, here we go. Living possibly in America, England or UK, but most possibly America. Okay, here we go. Election posters need to be taken down by midnight tonight. We have 47 juicy comments. We have 20,000 views and 36 shares on Facebook. Oh my flippin' flip-flops. Here we go. The deadline for taking down posters is midnight tonight. There's a lot of capital letters there, I'm just telling you now. I don't know if you're screaming at us or what's going on, but... Alright, all election posters must... Okay, in case anyone doesn't know, there was a big election in Ireland and there's all these posters, and what the posters do is it's just a big face of people's face and it just says vote for me. And then they're not so... They kind of take a few weeks to get taken up and all that stuff. So, it's just like... it's just an excuse for people to give out, to be honest. It means fuck all, but people... If you want people to give out about... The kind of people who give out about fuck all are going to be on here. The people with a lot of time to give out. Seemingly, allegedly. Toast box. Here we go. Oh, here we go. The deadline for taking down posters is midnight tonight. All election posters must be removed within 7 days of polling day. This includes cable ties used to hang up posters. Man, they're actually everywhere. I don't know if they're taken down or not, but like... If you've ever been to Ireland, I don't know. There's at least 4 at every traffic light, I'd say. Alright. Who knows? Who knows what the statistics are? So I would say there's 4 posters for every traffic light in Ireland. That's my guess. As in like ratios. Who knows? Who knows? It'll probably say here. Someone with the power of the calculator will have the right answers for us, perhaps. We'll find out. Deadline for taking down posters tonight. Yada yada yada. All election posters must be removed within 7 days of polling. This includes cable ties used to hang posters up. Oh Jesus, cable ties. Do you ever try buying cable ties? And anytime I've tried to buy cable ties, the people I was with was like, I'm not getting in the car with you if you're buying those cable ties. I'm like, what? What? Because lots of people are watching, there's a big trend at the moment, well for the last 10 years, to watch these kind of murder shows, and one of the key things, all this, like the #1 thing on the shopping list for serial killers just seems to be like cable ties, and I think big rope, and then probably like some kinky red stuff, because who knows. Gloves. You know, you see all these shows like, what's that one? They just have a murder and they reenact it real badly, and you're like, oh, who did it? Oh, I wonder who did it. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, whatever. We'll move on. Cable ties. Alright. Oh shit. Alright, musical sneeze. Here we go. The clean-up effort may be complicated by stormy weather experienced on the day of the election. And Storm Dennis is getting everyone's. They're gonna like, what happened to the economy? And they're like, Storm Dennis was here last week. I was like, what happened to who drank all the Guinness? Don't look at me, man, Storm Dennis. Well, fucking, what else to people get blamed for? Who ate all the cake in the fridge? Don't look at me, man, Storm Dennis. It's basic common sense. Storm Dennis. He's a scapegoat for everything. Storm Dennis, which will bring rain and strong winds across the country this weekend. Today's Saturday, I believe. So we're in it. The requirements to remove election posters within this time frame are set out under Section 19 of the Litter Pollution Act 1997. I'll be quoting that one. And the electoral, oh jeepers, amendment, I think it's AMENDEMENT number 2 Act 2009. So I'll be quoting that one in court anyway. Local authorities are in charge of enforcing this law. If you see posters around the place, so general, after today, then contact your local authority. Complaints about such posters should be made directly to... Can we turn this sideways? All I can think about is buying a new synthesizer. Man, politics bores... Does anyone else bored? Does politics bore the whole lot of anyone else? It's just me. But the only reason I'm reading this is because people are going to be fuming. People are going to be... Because as you can imagine, like, it's going to be cleaned up. It's all taken care of. There's fines in play, but people... I've been wrong about this stuff before, but I have a feeling. I may just check the weather out. Yeah. People are going to be fuming, I can tell. It's in the air. There's going to be angry people in the comments. Local authorities in charge of enforcing this law. So you can see posters around the place after today. Here's some quote by someone, I don't know who it is. Complaints about such posters should be made directly to appropriate local authorities, stipulating their exact location to enable authorities to arrange for their removal. States section of Department of Communications. Climate Action and Environment website. And here's Senator Catherine Armagh. I don't know who she is, but anyway. Posters coming down slowly but surely. We'll wipe them down and store them away carefully. Please be patient with me and my team. I don't know what that's to do with anything, but alright. Anyway. Well, it's I guess it's on topic, but it's here for some reason. Any election posters in the place outside this time frame will be deemed as a breach of legislation, putting candidates at risk of why does it have 2 N? Risk of on the spot fine to 150. Are they just going to fine the poster? An on the spot fine of 100. Like, I don't understand it. Well, I like the idea of it. Anyway. Just putting candidates at risk of an on-the-spot fine of €150. A spokesperson of the Department of Communications, Climate Change and Environment said that the fine is $150 per poster. Damn! That's a lot of pocket money, isn't it? Per poster. The responsibility of the environment of litter laws lies... Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Litter laws lies. Litter laws lies with the local authority, and therefore complaints would be directed to them, it said. And here's some lad saying, Rucht near has written, Shane Ross, let me live my life. This is a Shane Ross number 1. I don't know what that's to do with anything, but... Alright, hopefully this article is over. Okay, we're nearly there, We're gonna get some comments. It's gonna be saucy. People are gonna be... They're gonna be chitting chatting. They're going to be double dabbing and all those things. They know what's happening. Lee and Stephen podcast. It's every day. If the poster in question is in... Okay, you get the idea. Right. Eugene Walsh, 200 upvotes, 10 hours ago. What does he say? Anti-raps. Alright, grand. Peter says 30 upvotes. That's what it says if you pass the heading. Jason Ebbs, 130 something upvotes. Plenty of posters already down, but the pole's still covered in cable ties. John Hagan Mead, 14 upvotes. They will probably the tie wraps, as it's impossible to know which ties belong to which candidate or party. Asen Ebbs, 3 hours ago. Probably all parties should be assigned a particular. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? People are just fucking fuming about fuck all. I'm telling you. Alright. But this is delicious. This is the gold. It's hard to find this kind of culture. This is like sitting on a bus and overhearing like the most honest, uncensored, genuine, fly on the wall fucking bullshit. Like you're a fucking woman giving out to his lad because she bought him fucking shoes, but she didn't. But they weren't the right colour, so it's his fault. Something like that. Who knows? Diagnose says McDonald's for Taoiseach. 100 upvotes. Simon, ha ha ha. 40 upvotes. Silent Bob, 2012. And now, like yourself looking for an honest person, it's not going to happen. SF just don't have the skill sets within the party to manage their members, let alone nation. 95 upvotes. Shondi Poor, 80 something upvotes. Not particularly a fan of the Green Party, but Malcolm Noonan got, this is 8 hours ago, got elected in Carlow. Kilkenny constituency without posters. Without posters? Fuck, fair play to him. Fair play. Oh, it even says fair play to him. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, 83 upvotes. That's pretty cool though, isn't it? Some lad with a Jameson picture as his name's like Alpha Sully. 1 hour ago. Just shit hop off the press, lads. That's a bit like a lot of SF vote. It's a party vote, not a candidate vote. One up vote. Oh Jesus! Is he onto something? Is he about to blow up a fucking conspiracy? Find out now on the Vegan Stephen podcast. Hats €200. Vegan Stephen underpants. Vegan Stephen glasses. All the things. Here we go. John O'Brien. How is it legal to put a poster on a public footpath and make pedestrians walk out into the road and get around it? That man should be sent out to some foreign concentration camp for the rest of his days. 85 upvotes. What the fuck is this lad on about? Alright, I don't know if he's just a troll or what he's here for, but to be honest, I fucking hate when that happens to me all the time in Ireland. You're just walking down the road and then there's this massive poster and you have to fucking walk out of the fucking way, and it's or else you try to duck it and then I don't know. Yeah. See, I got sucked in on I got sucked into the bullshit. Now I'm agreeing with them. For fuck's sake. This is how fucking the internet works. I went in here trying to be objective, and now I'm just like, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also like giving out about stuff. Yeah, down with the government, and all this silly shenanigans. Okay, let's get back to reading the comments. Lynn, in response to that one, says she has 42 upvotes. Yes, and someone in a wheelchair or child in a buggy. So dangerous. Alright. Kevin Hill says 44 upvotes. At the risk of defending Mr. Ross, I'd guess the poster was tied in to the fence on one side, was then blown free, blocking the path? Question mark. Alright, we're getting really into investigations here. We've got an inspector, what's his name, Columbo on the case here. So we might just skip that, cut that in the bud there. We got somebody likes football, Red Devil, 7 years on the scene, 9 hours ago, 53 upvotes. Here we go. What does he have to say? They may have put them up again in a week or two. They may have put them up again in a week or two. Oh shit! Because there's something to do with like the people couldn't make up their mind or something, so that there's two governments, so they have to have something like a coalition, which is where they just get two parties. Imagine like the hard left and hard right or something. I don't know how this works. And then they just go, right, the people don't know what they want, so just you two just go in together. I'm probably pissed off everyone in Ireland by saying that one, so just ignore that. But so basically they may have to have another vote. Coalitions when two parties have to get together and, you know, rule the country, but they often can't agree on a lot of things, and it's messy because people like to fight over details. I'd be a big picture man myself now, but what do I know? I'm just a lad. Red Devil, 53 upvotes. They may have to put them up again. Oh, that was very cheeky. Martin O'Reilly, 16 upvotes. I hope they do. Oh, 6 hours ago. He's very cheeky. Carmen Walker, she's a picture of her lovely family there. She's been here for a year, 4 hours ago. 2 upvotes. What would you know? Question mark. You're a Man United fan. Holy God. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but there you are. What an arrogance. I'll just use that one in future. What would you know? You're a Man United fan. Jeez, you can pull that one out anywhere. Fucking hell. I'll be pulling that out when I get arrested for speeding or something. Neil McAuley, 10 hours ago. 54 upvotes. He says, Patrick O'Donovan's poster blew down off the nearby pole at 9:55 p.m. last Saturday. Emblematic, that's EMBELMATIC, of the FG collapse. What would that even be? Emblematic of the... Alright. Emblematic. Oh, I think that means of... metaphor kind of thing. Alright, anyway. This lad has 2 thumbs up. He says, this guy, he's got 33 upvotes. I'll be driving down the place to check on this. Jack Chambers appears have had a lot of work to do between dinner time and last night. Let's see if he got through it all. 33 upvotes. Paul Bauer, 8 hours ago, says, you must have plenty of time in your hands. That's what... Hot calling the kettle black. He's a picture of Zorro anyway. 40 something upvotes. Dav Nagel, he's a cheeky selfie there. He's a cheeky chappy. 9 hours ago, 50 something upvotes. Here we go. Please get these hideous signs down as quick as possible. Absolutely ridiculous looking. Is he right? I don't know. Comment below. I think should they stay up for till next election? Save the environment. Who knows? Camille Walker is fucking hot on the fucking trail. This is the lovely lady with the full family. Her first name is CHARMAINE. I spelled it wrong a few times. 4 hours ago, 5 upvotes. Hideous, ridiculous, question mark. They're signs, not a haircut. Exclamation mark. That's 2 exclamation marks. So she is fuming. Man, here's Willie McIntyre. He's in to fucking cam out the scene. He's the man, the calm voice, the lad of logic on the scene. Let's see what he has to say. He's the wise owl, the village pope. He'll bless your baby, he'll cut your lawn, he'll do whatever. 50 upvotes. Willie McIntyre. 1 year and 10 hours ago. FGG Gowls. Oh Jesus. As far as I know, a gowl is someone who steals bodies, but I could be wrong. And sells them. I could be wrong. Anyway. Will ensure no new election despite SF winning the most votes and sizes. Through for another 5 years. Time to change again. Being denied the Tweedle, that's TWEEDLE, Tweedledum and Tweedledee, 50 votes. Alright, response to that. If you don't want to deny democracy, oh Jesus Christ. Where's my country now? The communists are coming. Alright, Jesus Christ. Danny is going straight for the jugular and he's 70 flipping up votes. Man, this lad doesn't give a fuck, man. This lad's fucking... I wouldn't like to see this lad down a laneway, man. He'd steal your girlfriend. He says, if you don't want to deny democracy, then you don't need to accept the PR system, full stop. It was designed exactly this way, so one populist party doesn't hold absolute power and the majority have their voice heard. And let's face it, no party want to go into the majority power Sinn Féin, as they know it would be their downfall. So people are loving that 70 something votes. And here's Anto Cruden. He's a lovable lad. He's there with his kid and possibly a dog, and he's there doing a selfie with his family 10 hours ago. Possibly just another Irish lad. What's he think? 60 something up votes. Sinn Féin don't have the most amount of seats. Campaigned on not going in FF or FG, who said vice versa and have stuck to their promise. There are 86 seats outside FF and FG, so enough to make a government. BSF are blaming everyone due to their inability to do so. SF also breaking their main mandate by trying to get FF and FG go in with them. If FF can make the government, which is doubtful, will then, oh Jesus, as see the biggest party, they are entitled to do so. This is democracy. Oh, I'm exhausted with all that waffle. Fuck me. Alright. I don't mean I'm sure he's right or whatever, who knows. I just hate reading. Michael Fitzpatrick says 20 upvotes, says each political party should be made to use colour coded tie. Oh, he's back on the fucking tie wraps. This lad's back on the fucking point. Fucking brilliant. This lad is relentless. Oh fuck. Oh jeez. Alright, each political party should use their own colour coded tie wrap. Red, blue, green, yellow each. Plenty of colours available, so when you see who's leaving their tie wraps behind, 20 upvotes. Raymond Donnelly. Dennis, it's hard to work doing this as we speak. Dennis is hard at work doing this as we speak. Who's Dennis? I don't know, 21 upvotes. Does he mean Storm Dennis? Silent Bob 2012 was back again 9 hours ago. No point waiting there, Anna Love. Get out there and get those posters down. They'll be needed again in a few weeks. 15 upvotes. John Connell. L lad with a big beard and sunglasses. He's approachable yet distant. I believe that some guy, my name, the son of Dennis, the Storm, is going to assist the taking of the election poster down. 12 upvotes. Open litter map. 8 hours ago, 9 upvotes. Says you can tag any littered poster using open litter map up, so your favourite politicians will know where to go and pick them up. Isn't that lovely? Once again, that is open litter map. Paul Power, picture is over there. He's commenting on everything. I don't think it's loud. It's 12 upvotes. ESB are very slow to... What's ESB have to do with anything? I don't know. Okay, let's find out. ESB are very slow to react when they're reported that posters are on their poles carrying network cables. Alright. Marie Blowing Field. Vintage picture of a mother holding the kid there. 8 people like it. Might be a bit dangerous in this weather to be a ladder face to face with a politician. Any constituency, that's CONTINGENCIT, any constituency plans in place for such events? She says, question mark. In reply, Peter says, I'd say realistically they'll give it a few more before they're fined, whatever happens. Yada 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 yada. And then Marie's back with a quick left jab. She says, Peter, public cannot remove them. Effing, they're blocking light, etc. They're blocking light, etc. I'd say we are supposed to contact the council or the party. Oh my god, Peter, they're blocking light. Peter, you don't understand. Alright. Navisone is here. It's some couple, they're in love. They've been here on the scene for 4 hours. It will be the taxpayer paying the fine anyway. Ridiculous. Oh shit! Fuck, is he? I think he's right in a weird way. Jason, good. Weather is perfect for it too. By the way, there's a big storm, in case you've forgotten, Ireland right now, and these election posters are all over Ireland, so they're giving out being like, the storm's gonna, knock down all these posters, and I don't know. People are fuming. Anyway, there's millions of comments, but they all just have one vote. So, darling, we might leave it there. Alright, so there you are. That's a bit of that. That was a few laws, wasn't it? Harvey Weinstein saw victims as complete disposable. Here's court, and there's no comments. Suspicious? Alright. Here's what happened today. Okay. While parties try to crumble the government together, these impeached states are looming large. Gee, is that a picture of fucking Daniel Radcliffe? And Trumpy Dump. Fair play to him. The temperature is rising, race-wide open as Democrats search for a candidate to beat Trump. Oh my word. There you are. It's all happening here. And there's some more things happening as well. And nearly finished setting up my gym. Oh, so I'll probably be talking about all that boring ass working out shite for a while. And there you are. Oh Jesus. Gardaí investigating sexual abuse carried out by Scout leader over 30-year period. Believed there are a number of victims who have not yet spoken to the force. To the force? Does that as in the force as in the Gardaí, the Irish Guards? I don't know. Okay, anyway. Met Aaron. Fucking Storm Dennis is at it again. Yellow warning. Well, they moved it up to orange warning. And it's going out. Party leaders, McDonald's, and Micheál and Noon had a short phone conversation this afternoon. How's that news? Alright, anyway, sorry. British Royals, William and Kate, will visit Galway on their first official trip next month to Ireland. There you are. Alright. There you are. Okay. That's what you get. Oh, there's a bit of news here. Have a bit of something for you. Huawei. Oh Jesus. Oh shit. Yesterday I had an episode on Huawei. Alright, here we go. Huawei. Trojan horses for Beijing intelligence. Pompeo takes aim at Huawei and other Chinese tech companies. This is February 15, 2020, RussiaToday.com. So, it's definitely a different angle on the news. Tech firms that receive support from Beijing service as instruments of Chinese intelligence. U.S. security of state Mike Pompeo has alleged in the latest viral volley aimed at Huawei and other Chinese companies. Alright. The art of the deal. Alright. Okay. Chinese tourist dies in France. Yeah, so someone coronavirus is in France, and it's the first EU country or whatever to have it. Right, what does it say? It says Chinese tourist dies in France, becomes first coronavirus fatality in Europe. French health minister. I'm guessing that means that she said that. Skipping a line, it says making the first fatality on European soil, an 80-year-old Chinese tourist. For fucking Jesus, fair play to her doing that at 80. And what I mean by that is like going on a big fucking holiday. I don't know. I'd be chuffed if I was doing that when I was 70. Like, I'd be fucking delighted. You meet the coronavirus any day, like. Anyway, supposedly, moving on. Making the first fatality on European soil. An 80-year-old Chinese tourist, Scrumble, that's SUCCUMBED, to coronavirus at a Paris hospital. Health Minister Angie's Bruisen reported as the death toll of the epidemic has surpassed 1,500. Oh my god. So there you are. So yeah, there you are. Are you worried yet? I don't know. I'm not. Anyway, when my neighbour's dog has it, it'll be. I don't know. You're not allowed to say that, are you? Moving very swiftly on. My publicist has gone in my ear. He's telling me to move on. Let's see what we have going on here. We got some Wikipedias for you. Don't say I don't look after you, know. I'll sort you out. Alright, what we got going on here? Roger B. Caffey was an American aviator engineer. He's in the Apollo program. NASA and the boys. And there's just a picture of him there. So yeah. Oh yeah, I did my homework, right? I tried to watch that's P-A... I'm going to open this up. There's this film I mentioned yesterday. South Korean film, I think it's P-A-R-A-S-I-T-E, wins 4 Academy Awards, Best Picture, Best Director, Bong Joon-ho pictured. Alright, as a mass shooting there, said that yesterday. Alright, so I tried to watch this film and, oh man, I found it so boring. I tried watching it, honestly I tried. I tried watching it twice, so I'm going to try and watch it possibly later. But I don't know, I think I was watching the wrong film, because there's no way the film I was watching could be that boring. It was really boring, like. Now, in fairness, reading wouldn't be my strong point, and I was reading the subtitles, so I didn't really know what was happening. Mostly because I was playing synth all the time, the whole time. So I was kind of playing. I wasn't really paying attention to reading, so that has a lot to do with it. So what I'm saying is, very biased film review. Everyone else likes it, so. Surely it's good. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, we got some breaking news here. It's the Independent.ie. What do they have to say? They're saying my browser is outdated. I'm offended. Is that a personal attack? I think that's a personal attack. Back me to shout out in Sinn Féin. Martin urges FG. We just have an annoyed looking lad here and someone pointing a load of microphones to his face. Michal Martin. I don't know who he is, but fair play to him. He's his mum should stick a picture of his face on the fridge. He's famous. Alright. I'm being sexist because I'm tired with the other kind of sexism. Keys gives up on male authors. What the fuck is going on? This is just a picture of some woman. I don't want to say what she looks like because that would be very rude. So all I'll say is there's a picture of something. And I think she has a book. I'm just going to leave it. She just seems like I'm just getting a bang of negativity off her, so I'm just going to move on. How are you getting on? Alright. We got Wikipedia and we got all the things. Alright. So we've only got 9 minutes left of the show. Let's do a little recap. The film review was a fail. Alright, I couldn't handle it. I was too bored. And to be honest, I think I was watching the wrong film. I'm just saying, because a lot of my friends were like, listen, the film's really good. And I don't think the film I was watching was the right film. It was definitely in Korean, but I think that's where the similarities ended. So, it's happened to me a few times, I must say. I download the wrong film falls off the back of a truck or digital truck, or I don't know how these things work, seemingly. Alright. From shoes to prosthetic arms, there is a growing appetite for personalization in the medtech. I like the film RoboCop, that's all I have to say. Especially the new one. I think I'll watch that again later. That's good. A movement in the sun. Meet the Irish speech tech entrepreneurs. Boding and groaning. Jesus, that's very... Alright, just to seem like I'm an intelligent person, I'm going to read one more article. And then, alright, we're in. Are you ready? Okay. I hope you guys like Sean Paul. I turn that off. Bum, 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 bum. Shake that thing. How good is Sean Paul? All day long I'm singing Sean Paul. It's all day long and Sean Paul and Sean Paul. Temperature is rising. Race opens as Democrats search candidate best to beat Trump and all that. Alright, there's a picture of Bernie Sanders and some other lads, and a bit boring, but alright, there's a picture of Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren, and they're there doing a Democrat debate or something. I don't know how American politics works, but maybe some of these lads do. So there's a comment here by Pedizum, that's PSEUDOSM, 9 hours ago, 47 comments. What's he say? I'm pretty sure Bernie Sanders is ahead of Trump in nearly every poll. Well, these cable ties will be getting cut down, so I'm thinking after the storm the Bernie Sanders posters will be lower down, the Trump posters will be higher because they've been double cable tied on the top now. Anyway, I don't know. There's a lad here, his profile picture is a Bitcoin, so he might have lost his ass in anyway, who knows. In response to that, Sipto Wilf says 40, 50 something votes. I honestly can't see the American public voting for what they consider a socialist. Full stop. Some will, of course. Full stop. Also, these Verratia vids of Bernie. Vertiras, Veritas vids of Bernie campaign stuff saying Gougles, Gulags, aren't so bad. That the Conservative voters... Oh, this lad just keeps shouting on. Alright, in response, some lad says, I think this is a bit too far of the left to get elected. Who's out of bidding? Bloomingburg would have a better chance. Alright. David O'Brien says, I think they will vote Trump again. The Dems are too busy fighting each other to have a chance. Bernie is too old and Biden not far behind him. Would be nice to see Warren getting the nod to take on Trump. Getting the nod? What an Irish thing, getting the nod. But I don't think you're getting the nod. This lad is a dragon from like TIE Fighter or something on his or Tekken or one of those things. This lad's ready to go like. Street Fighter, he's got a dragon for Street Fighter. I don't think she can beat him. I hope I'm wrong. DK Innovation 10 upvote says this is in fighting season. This is the in fighting season. What the fuck does that mean? No worries about this. No worries about this. What are these people talking about? Anyway, they are picking a candidate. Individually, they are beating Trump. Let's just wait. There's plenty left in this race. 10 upvotes. Keith Kossady, that's KLOSHSY, 1 upvote. He doesn't say anything. He didn't say anything. And he gets 1 upvote. It's actually just blank. Alright. Hon Bernie said, Hon, that's H-O-N Bernie, says some lad on his bicycle. Adio Yolum. 12 upvotes. Porter Mechanic says, 12 upvotes, says, I didn't know butter egg was gay. Not that it makes any difference to me personally, but I think it may hinder his chances in a very homophobic and racist country. Fucking hell. This lad's Porter's just outing closet gays like left, right and centre. I don't know if he is closet, but I don't know. It's not funny. It's not funny. Quiet in the back. Kenneth Colsey, 9 upvotes. His hashtag is Trump 2020 landslide, so you might get an idea of whose side he's on. Side landslide? Anyone? No. They will need to open the race a lot wider. Oh Jesus. Alright, just me I guess. As not one of those the ticket have a hope in hell of beating the president. He will if Kilkenny parachuted parachuted in 9 upvotes wherever. And then some lad says who is the best chance to beat Trump? 3 upvotes rather. Alright. And that has been another iconic episode of the Vegan Steven podcast. Thanks everyone for joining. This is just some things and some stuff. And here's a quick fire round. The writer is blaming South Park for everything that's wrong in the world. Alright. Oh, Miley Cyrus wore leather pants. She's not vegan anymore. Oh, controversy. Anyway, who knows? You can't believe that. So, cheers everyone, and much hello to CT Turner for something 8 and all the rest of it. Thanks to everyone for all the lovely comments. All the things, and keep all the things, and keep stuff. Over and out. Kisses and hugs.